It is the morning after the night before, and it was a controversial night as Scotland sadly were defeated by Spain, and many of us think we were cheated. Welcome back to Fog Football, and I tell you what, it definitely did seem like cheating. We thoroughly deserved to beat them 2-0 at Hampden, and we did, but in Spain, it just didn't feel that way with them. Here, I'm not really denying that Spain's goals were. There was nothing really wrong with them. I mean, I guess for our point of view, there was, but I just don't think Spain would have scored with us at 1-0 up. I don't. I can't guarantee that. But we opened up a hell of a lot once we went 1-0 down. Like you would normally have to. You know, at 0-0, I think the Morata goal, it was a good goal. I mean, I can't really blame Angus Gunn. I don't really rate Angus Gunn, but you can't really blame him from that. I think though, if you're conceding a goal against Alvarado Morata, you've got serious questions. And then their second goal, Aaron Hickey slips in it. It's really unlucky. Porteous tries to do all he can, but ends up directing it into the back of the net. But the referee, who was Dutch by the way, Serdar Subagzusuk, this guy's shite. He's been labelled the worst referee in the world before, and that was previously by Russian boss Leonid Slutsky. And he said he was the worst referee in the world. So there you have it, and he's not the only one that come out and say things like this. He's known for this, and he's been known for match fixing. And we know the Spanish, they love a bit of match fixing, and I'm sorry, VAR is a fucking joke. It's only supposed to get involved if it's a clear and obvious error, right? And I'm not saying this is as bad as the Liverpool one, because I think the Liverpool one was a fucking disgrace. In this one, I think on first viewing, like when you watch the replay, right, and you slow it down, and you see Jack Hendry going into the goalkeeper, I think there is like half a case for impeding in there, right? But for me, it's not clear and obvious mistake. It's not. It's like it's barely an impediment. And if you look on Twitter, right, you see like even a load of English fans saying, even though we've got the history with Scotland, etc., this goal should have counted, and it's a joke for VAR to disallow it. It's not a clear and obvious mistake, man. It's a joke, and it's the fact they've changed the reasoning between a foul and offside. Well, it has to be one or the other, right? It has to be one or the other. And honestly, like football is just destined to become a non-contact sport. As Postecoglou said, we should get rid of VAR because having the game being imperfect was better. And I know, right? If we're accusing these guys of match fixing has been on a long time before this. I think maybe it's a weird one. Like obviously, like match fixing in the past, well, maybe not match fixing, but decisions not going against your team, whatever, really bad decisions. It looks bad, but it looks even worse in VAR because these fuckers have got all these angles, slowing things down. And like, obviously with this one, it's actually the slowing it down, which I think is really like just made it even look worse than what it was. And there was nothing in it, man. McTominay's shot was inch perfect, man. Nothing Jack Hendry did, like, done anything. The goalie was ball watching, man. The goalie was ball watching. But for me, to actually like see some of these decisions with VAR, it's an absolute disgrace. And it's not going to cost us qualification. It's not. I know. It's probably cost us top spot in the group. Even though, it probably will because we're just not going to outscore Spain. To be honest, the best result for us on Sunday, I believe that's when Spain and Norway play, is a draw. If that finishes 1-1, guarantees us qualification, and it means if we win our last two games, no matter what, we will guarantee progress. But the problem with that is it'll be a nervy game Sunday because if Norway beats Spain, we are yes, we've got it. I guess all we've got to do is beat Cyprus no matter what. But I want it to be done by Sunday. I want us going into the next international break having a fucking party in November, not having to worry about it. Because as shit as yesterday was, it's like wait on Sunday. It would have been way worse that result if we needed a result. Obviously, yes, we did need a result to guarantee qualification, but if we needed a result to it was win or die, or it would have been the reaction would have been nuclear for that. But we've seen Spanish teams get fucking gifted decisions in the past. I mean, that Barcelona-Chelsea game, I'm sure everyone knows what I'm on about. That was a fucking disgrace, honestly. And I've no love for Chelsea, but that was a fucking utter disgrace, man. It really, really was, and we've just seen awful decisions. I mean, it goes before VAR and it'll continue after VAR, but with VAR, considering they've got all this technology, it's killing the beautiful game, folks. But until next time, peace.